Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is John and I'm doing a quick reaction video. Not reaction per se, but since I'm referring to another video, I will term it as a reaction video, but not the normal reaction videos I do. This one is reaction on gig economy challenges. So there's an incident I came across where an Uber driver, a lady, picked a job using Uber and went as usual to go and pick delivery or the order from the pickup location. So for people who don't understand how some of these orders work in gig economy or courier, there are different types of deliveries which people do, including myself, because I also do gig work. So what happens is there are deliveries which needs security. By security I mean identification with a valid ID and things like that. For example, alcohol, cigarettes. And then there are others which doesn't need much, like food delivery. So sometimes you don't even need a photo or a picture. You just go, you deliver directly to the customer or just leave it at the door, and that's it. And then there are other orders which are mostly called connect, because you're connecting it's just a package. You go pick a package which is anonymous. You don't know the contents of that package. So you go at the pickup location, you are given a package by someone, then you deliver that package to another person. So you are connecting two people. So in most cases is more of trusting, because you are trusting that this package, this other person from point A is giving you is a genuine thing or a legal thing. Then you transport it, you take it to person B. You see? So it's an element, there's an element of trust. Although the platforms like Uber and the others always tell you that if your sixth sense or if your guts are telling you something is wrong with this package, then you're supposed to report to police or the cops. So there's an element of risk there, which in my opinion this courier company should even pay more, because you are taking a risk. You're taking a huge risk because you are transporting something you don't even know. Because you go meet a stranger A, the stranger A gives you a parcel or a delivery, then you take it to stranger B, someone you don't know both of them. You don't know the history of both of them. So back to this story. And I will play the clip a little bit so that you can see what I'm referring to. This one here. So this lady, as you can see at that point, she has already been shot on the leg by that old man. The old man was at that time an 81-year-old man. You see, that's a pensioner. Enjoying his hard-earned money. Now, two of these people, both of them are victims of scam. So the Uber driver was sent to go and pick the order, the parcel from this old man, not knowing that that package is actually a result of a scam, whereby it's alleged that someone, a caller, an anonymous person, called the old man and threatened the old man that his family will be killed unless he gives out $12,000. And then the man was told that someone will come and collect the money. So he was told, if you don't give the money to this person, if you don't give us the money, then he will be he will be harmed, himself, the old man, and also his family. So when after the man had been threatened, he harmed himself with this pistol and waited. And that's why when this lady came, who is the Uber driver, innocent, when the lady came, the old man thought that she is also one of the thieves or the scammers. And he decided to release his anger on her. So the old man did not know that this is somebody innocent operating on a genuine platform, which is Uber. So the old man realized later, but it was too late, because he had already shot her on the leg and on the shoulder, believing that she is part of that scheme of stealing from him. You see, so this the elderly man who is pointing a gun at the Uber driver eventually fatally shot the lady. William Brock is the old man, and he told the cops that he shot the Uber driver because he had just been threatened on the phone by a total stranger, and he thought the driver and the caller were working together or in cahoots. So Brock said that the scammer ordered Mr. Brock, to pay $12,000, or else he was going to harm him and his family. So the driver also was got in a mix. So unaware that he was going to put herself in the midst of a scam, or unaware of the circumstances surrounding that delivery, the lady just drove to this old man's house to collect a package, nothing more, and she was unalived. So eventually the man was charged with murder, but he did not plead guilty. So, but clearly you can see both of them were victims of a scam, both of them. So the old man didn't know that this lady was just coming to pick an order using a genuine platform, you see. And the lady again, on the other hand, didn't know what was happening at this old man's home. She didn't know that the man was being threatened by someone else, you see. And that's why now the old man ended up unaliving that lady. It's so sad. I don't know the name of the lady. I couldn't get the name of the lady. I don't know what let me see. Yeah, she was called Loletta Hall. That's the name of the lady. So I saw this and I said, this is something which I can actually meet anybody. It can meet anyone who is on gig economy, or who is an Uber driver, DoorDash, or Menulog, or just courier, because sometimes we deliver stuff which we don't know the contents. We just trust that whatever we are picking from point A to point B are genuine and legal things, and we assume that the moment you walk into someone's homestead, you are safe. You see, you assume that you are safe because the person, whatever you are doing is legitimate or is legal. You see, but it's very unfortunate that that lady lost her life while trying to put food on the table. She was just genuinely earning her living. So some of us who are in gig economy, to see such a video is just kind of terrifying. It's really as but it's eye opener to know that sometimes you can face challenges like this. So meaning you have to be a little bit keen and careful. We've seen cases, the obvious ones, like the way you take a delivery, then when you reach an homestead, the owner has not taken care of the dog. So you start fighting with the dog, you start running away from the dog, and yet the owner knew that you are coming there. So the problem is not everybody is there are people who have trauma with dogs, you see. So most of us, we love dogs, but there are people who that first reaction instinct with the dog, they imagine that the dog will bite them, and even if the dog is harmless. So it's always advisable that if you are expecting an order to your doorstep, you just make sure the dog is restrained until the delivery is done, because in most cases the person who is receiving the order knows that you are coming, the driver is coming. In most cases, we have seen those incidents, but that's on not a big issue as such. But this one, where a driver ends up losing her life, is a very serious one. It's a very serious one, and it's an eye opener. And I think, in my opinion, this kind of jobs or orders need to be reviewed, because you are literally picking an order. You don't know the contents. You don't know the content. Someone can pack anything. Someone can pack anything in a box. You don't know whether it is the person was coerced or threatened. You go pick it, then you just deliver it like that, and you go drop it at point B. So if it was an issue of crime, you have already participated unknowingly in executing that crime. You see. So if this is just a one-off case, so it means there are so many which are happening. And how these guys, these fraudsters manage is that they open mysterious, illegitimate accounts. So tracking them down is also difficult, because they use fake, they use technology. So they are able to use fake emails and phone numbers. The what do we call this? Automated phone numbers, not the actual ones, not the real. I don't know the name of those numbers. There is a way you can have a cell phone line without having the physical line. You see, So they because of technology, they are able to, some of these criminals, technological advance. They are very learned in terms of how to do this stuff. So following them up to arrest them and things like that is also difficult. And somebody has already lost life, like this case now. It's really sad, and something. It's an area which needs to be looked at keenly. All right, guys. We hope this lady will get, or the family will get justice for this, because she did not deserve to die in that manner. All right, that was for people in gig economy to be very cautious, very careful. Next time you pick an order, just trust your guts. If you feel like whatever you're going to pick is not that genuine, just cancel it or just leave it. If you feel like something is not right, just don't do it. And if possible, if you can, and it's something which I've also decided myself, those specific types of orders, because they are different categories, those specific ones where you just pick parcel, anonymous parcel from A to B, if it's possible, just leave those kind of jobs, because they are not secure. You can easily lose your life for nothing, you see. All right, guys, thank you for being here. Bye bye.